What's up guys, it's Danta, and well, in today's video it's all about getting you to level 60 before Dragonflight launches. Now, before some of you are going into the comment section below saying that you will need less XP whenever Dragonflight launches to level up, I am fully aware of that, I know, but basically the only part that will change in this video then is the level 50 to 60 part, because you are going to be able to use Chromie time for that. I'll make an updated guide video for that, so don't worry about it. But for now, this video just shows you, in my opinion, the fastest way to get to level 60. Now, with that being said, let's just get started with the video. Alright guys, so before we are going to get started with leveling, there are just a couple of things that I want to mention that might make leveling up faster and less tedious for you. So first up we have heirlooms. Now, if you didn't know yet, Blizzard has changed how the heirlooms work. They don't give any XP anymore. They just extend your rested XP and they reduce the amount of rested XP that gets consumed. Now, if you don't want to swap gear all the time, then I'd say just upgrade your heirlooms to rank 4. Now, for those that are wondering right now, why not rank 5? Well, we are not going to use heirlooms in Shadowlands for now, okay? I'm not saying that you should never upgrade them to rank 5, but for now, just keep them at rank 4, that's enough. Now for those that didn't know, because they either quit in BFA or just didn't really care about it, there is a vendor in Borealis, or Dazal, or it depends on if you're a Horde or Alliance. But this vendor will sell this potion, and this potion will increase your XP gain by 10%. Now the best thing about it is that it will last until level 49. If you are someone that has played a little bit of BFA, then you are able to buy this potion as well. It's bind on account, so you can transfer it to your alt. Alright, so level 1 to level 10 can be done very fast. Now if you are someone that wants to play an allied race, then you can skip this entire part because allied races start at level 10. But I decided to level up a night elf, and basically whenever you make your character you get a choice. You get a choice to start in your Night Elf starting zone or in the new starting zone that Blizzard has released. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to the new starting zone, which is called Exile's Reach. Basically, what you are going to do is you are going to do all the quests that are there, and at the end, you will be level 10. Now, don't forget to pick up the treasures along the way, because they give a little bit of XP as well. It took me around 30 minutes, I guess, to reach level 10, so it's very fast. So whenever you reach level 10, you are able to talk to Chromie and basically select the timeline that you want to level in. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same for new players or if they have to level through BFA, because I know that in Dragonflight that's the case. So if you are a new player and you are unable to select the timeline at Chromie, then I'm sorry, but you have to level through BFA. But what I always do whenever I reach level 10 is I just go to Chromie, I select the Cataclysm timeline, and I just start spamming 2 or 3 dungeons. It depends on how many quests are in that dungeon. I do that all the way up to level 20. Now the reason that I'm doing that is because whenever you reach level 20, you are able to enable War Mode, and you are able to buy faster riding. With War Mode on, you are going to get around 60 to 65% increased XP whenever you are questing. And well, if you are using that potion that you can buy in BFA, then you are basically walking around with a 75% increase in XP, which is insane, especially during questing. So yeah, that's what I do from level 10 to level 20, just, you know, spam dungeons. Alright, so from level 20 to level 50, we are not going to spam dungeons. I've seen a lot of people spam dungeons and they reach level 48 or level 40 in 9 hours. Which is insane actually, because you can get to level 60 in 10 hours, maybe even less if you have a friend helping you, but I'll talk about that whenever we reach the level 50 to 60 part. Basically, what we are going to do is we are going to quest our way to level 50. So don't forget to turn on War Mode, don't forget to get your faster riding. So whenever you have done all that, you are ready to start questing. Now as an Alliance player, you will have a different route than a Horde player. The route that I would recommend for you is going to Westfall, Duskwood, Red Ridge Mountains, Mount Hyjal, and eventually Draenor. Now, it doesn't matter in which order you do it, except for the Draenor one. I would suggest to do that as the last zone that you are going to. So, for example, what I did was I went to Duskwood, and whenever I had completed all these quests, I reached level 30. Whenever I reached that level, I went back to Stormwind and I bought my flying. Because on level 30 you are able to buy flying. So the next zone that I went to was Red Ridge Mountains. You can do all these quests very fast whenever you have flying. After completing Red Ridge Mountains, I went to Westfall till I reached level 40. Now whenever you reach level 40, you want to go back to Stormwind and upgrade your flying again if you have the gold for it, because it will increase your leveling speed a lot more. Now after reaching level 40, you can either just finish Westfall or you can go to Mount Hyjal. Now the reason why I went to Mount Hyjal is basically because Westfall has so much RP. So I went to Mount Hyjal and I started questing there till I reached level 45. Whenever I reached level 45, I went back to Stormwind, talked to Chromie, changed my timeline to Draenor, did the Draenor intro, and whenever you have completed the Draenor intro, you want to fly to Gorgrond and you want to start questing there and maybe complete some bonus objectives along the way. Whenever you do that, you should be 50. Now as for the route that I took on my Horde character, it's pretty straightforward as well actually. Basically what I did was I went to Silverpine Forest, Hillsbred Foothills, the Hinterlands, Mount Hyjal, and Draenor. That's actually all there is to it. That's actually it for leveling up to level 50. It's very easy and very fast. You can do it in 6 hours, I think, or maybe even faster. Alright guys, so now it's time to talk about something that will make you more depressed and sad than what this song did to you whenever you were watching Edge Runners. Let's talk about leveling in Shadowlands from 50 to 60. Now whenever the pre-patch comes out, or whenever Dragonflight launches, I'm not sure yet, but this will change, right? You are going to be able to use Chromie time to level from 50 to 60. So I'll make an updated video on that whenever it actually releases. But for now, we gotta level through Shadowlands, so let's just do it. Okay, so before we are going to enter the Shadowlands, oh god. Basically, what I would recommend you do is go to the auction house and buy some 87 or 100 item level pieces. They are very cheap and they will increase your damage and survivability. Now, whenever you have purchased those items or, you know, didn't purchase them, basically what you can do now is you can go to the Shadowlands. But if you are a new player, you are unable to skip the intro. You have to go through the Shadowlands intro. I'm sorry. Now, if you have already completed that, skip the intro and you will get TP'd to Oribos instantly. Now, whenever you get teleported to Oribos, you have a choice. You can choose to level by going through the story in Shadowlands, or you can choose the Threads of Fate option. And basically this allows you to go to any zone and complete bonus objectives to level up. So we are going to choose the Threads of Fate. So after you've chosen Threads of Fate, you want to choose a Covenant. Now as a Boomy, I of course went with Night Fae, because every Boomy would go with Night Fae for leveling. After I chose my Covenant, I was able to finally start leveling, right? What you can do basically whenever you have chosen Threads of Fate is you can go to any zone you want and you can complete bonus objectives, quests, all those kind of things. So the first thing that I did was I went to Ardenweald. Now whenever you enter a new zone, you are going to get a quest, which is a quest that wants you to fill up a bar. And whenever you fill up that bar, you can turn that quest in and basically you get a ton of XP. So what you have to do to fill up that bar is basically complete bonus objectives, quests, and you get some percentages for killing some bosses in the dungeon that's located in that area. What I did was I went to Ardenweald first, I completed all the bonus objectives, I completed all these exclamation marks that you see on the map, which are quests. I completed the dungeon quest as well. Now whenever you get the dungeon quest, don't queue for a random dungeon, just queue specific so you can complete that quest as fast as you can. Because it gives you a lot of XP as well, and it also gives you a lot of percentage to your bar. Now whenever you reach 100% on that bar for the quest that you got whenever you entered that zone, you can turn it in and you can start moving to the next zone. Okay, so now you've completed your first zone, and well, the first thing that you want to do now is you want to get back to Oribos and you want to jump into the mall. Now the reason for that is because we are going to Torghast. And yeah, I know a lot of people hate Torghast. They call it Chorghast or whatever, you know. But the thing is, there is a quest that you can accept which gives you a lot of XP. It will save you a lot of time leveling as well. Basically what you want to do is you want to accept that quest and you want to go to one of these Torghast wings. These Torghast wings are very easy to go through. So whenever you have completed it, you can turn that quest in and you will get a lot of XP. Now after Ardenweald, I went to Bastion because Bastion has a lot of nice quests as well, a lot of bonus objectives. And it also has a dungeon quest which gives you a lot of XP. Now whenever you have done the same thing there as you did back in Ardenweald, you can go back to Oribos and go to Maldraxxus. Now basically whenever you do some quests in Maldraxxus as well, and some bonus objectives, you should reach level 60 very fast. There's also another way to level up very fast from level 50 to 60. That way is by having a friend that can kill things very fast. Basically what you want to do is whenever you enter Shadowlands, you just want to invite that person and you just want to have that person walk around you and just kill everything that you need to kill for these bonus objectives, for these quests, even for dungeons, because a lot of people can just solo these dungeons right now. If you have a friend that wants to do that for you, you can easily get to level 60 within 2 hours, maybe 3. It really depends on how fast you are, but yeah, that's also a way to level up very fast from 50 to 60. So yeah, guys, that's actually all there is to leveling up right now in Shadowlands. This is the route that I always take while leveling. It allows me to get to level 60 within 8 to 10 hours. It really depends on if I have someone that can boost me through the 50 to 60 content, but if I have to do it solo, I can still reach it under 10 hours. Whenever the pre-patch or whenever Dragonflight comes out, this part will change, right? The 50 to 60 part, it will change a lot because you are going to be able to use chromie time. So whenever that's the case, I'll make a new video and just, see what's the fastest way then. Now, if it helped you out a lot, don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you have any questions or suggestions, just let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.